Hello and welcome to the Balancing Act Dallas-Fort Worth edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, we'll witness neighbors helping neighbors. See how an electrical training program helps you earn while you learn. Hear from a nonprofit organization who is helping people regain their voice. Plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
Looking to give back to your community? Here's an idea.
As we grow older, tasks that were once simple may become more challenging to complete independently. Older or disabled adults who are homebound often find that preparing food is one of those difficult tasks.
Most of our clients are disabled or elderly, and in most cases homebound, so they themselves do not prepare meals for themselves. Being able to go in every day and provide them with a warm, nutritious meal alleviates the fact that they can't actually cook for themselves. We serve every ethnic background you can think of, every age. It's amazing the fact that we can actually support that many people. The primary goal of Meals on Wheels is to provide a nutritious, warm meal to all of our clients daily.
Meals on Wheels of Tarrant County first began in 1973 and over the years has grown to provide approximately 1.3 million meals each year to some of Tarrant County's frailest citizens.
Hunger is a huge problem all across the country, and that's true even here in Tarrant County. We're a growing community, and as more and more people move into this area and baby boomers are coming of age where they need services, we're here to help. Our primary goal is to keep people living independently in their own homes instead of being forced into taxpayer-funded care facilities and nursing homes.
Meals on Wheels was started in 1973. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary here in Tarrant County. We're super proud of that, the fact that we've been serving so many people within our community for so long. Some of the other services that Meals on Wheels provides, along with our hot meals, are pet food, home repairs that we do for a lot of our clients. We have our home meds program. Although an individual can apply themselves, they can also be referred, whether it be through a friend, a relative, a church, or a neighbor. Any of those would help them qualify for our program. A volunteer can have anywhere up to 10 clients on their route daily. And along those lines, they're also not just providing the hot meals, but they're also providing daily safety checks. That enables us to know that our clients are taken care of every day. We deliver around 3,500 meals daily, and we're looking at around 1.3 million meals annually.
All of our meals are planned by registered licensed dietitians. They meet all the nutritional guidelines established by the U.S. government for older adults, and we have a lot of variety in our meals. We provide 2 meal options for our clients every day. Our clients give us really high marks when it comes to the variety and flavor of the meals that we serve to them. People might think that if you're getting a packaged meal of some sort that it's been in a warehouse or been frozen for several months, but the truth is we cook all of our meals fresh every morning right here in our own kitchen. And from the time they're finished cooking until they're on someone's table, it's about 2 hours. Some of our clients have ongoing medical needs, and perhaps they have regularly scheduled dialysis where they can't be home during the normal meal delivery time. So for those clients, we offer an option of frozen meals where they'll get a weekly delivery of frozen meals, and then they can still receive the medical treatment that they desperately need.
More than just a meal service, Meals on Wheels of Tarrant County provides vital social interaction and safety checks.
We serve meals at our adult activity centers to help prevent a lot of the elderly in our community from being isolated. They can go to an adult activity center, they can have programs provided for them, and then they can also get their lunch that's provided by us every day. So it's a good means for them to get out in the community and, just be around people their own age, be around their friends, and have a good time. Our volunteers are our eyes and ears for our clients. By doing daily safety checks, they ensure that our clients are well and taken care of.
My experience with Meals on Wheels varies from delivering meals to our homebound clients, delivering meals for our pet food, and also been chairman of the board for 4 years, and currently am the chairman of the Building Expansion Committee as we're adding on to our building. I had a pet food client that I dealt with quite often once a month. We deliver our pet food, and she was very interested in my family and my kids. I was fortunate to bring my kids along one of the months that I delivered pet food, and the rest of the time that I delivered pet food to her, she asked about my kids every time I saw her for the next 2 years that I brought her pet food. She was so impacted, my kids were so impacted by the visit that they had with this client. I definitely feel much better on days that I volunteer. You feel so much better about yourself, you feel so much better about humanity, let's say, because you know there are others that are out there giving back and being able to give back to folks in our community who don't have the means to get it themselves.
I have volunteered for Meals on Wheels since 2011. Meals on Wheels is so rewarding, and it really doesn't take that much time to make such a difference in so many people's lives. There are so many clients that stand out to me, but delivering pantry items to a veteran that served our country and hearing some of his stories was truly impactful.
Volunteers are the lifeblood of any organization, and Meals on Wheels is no different. Are you ready to give your time for a good cause?
We have over 5,000 active volunteers right here in Tarrant County, and that seems like a tremendous amount of people, but it's actually never enough. We always have a need for more volunteers. So if you can spare just 1 hour, 1 day a week, you can literally change someone's life. The health and safety of our clients is our top concern. So we do background checks on all of our volunteers, and then once they pass that background check, we'll schedule them for an orientation class, and after that, they're free to go out and change the world. I like to think of the interaction between our volunteers and the clients they serve as a point of light. And that point of light is repeated thousands of times every day right here in Tarrant County. So if you want to be involved in something that's literally changing the community, volunteer. My grandmother actually received services from this very organization, so I'm tremendously proud to be a part of making a change in the community. I think of one client that I met recently who was completely homebound, and she told me that she had gone 6 months without seeing or speaking to another human being. And she said she's so thankful for the meals that we give her, but what changed her life is every day there's a knock on the door around 11 o'clock, and someone says, "Meals on Wheels." And she said, even if it's for a few moments, I know that I matter to someone. And that's the kind of impact that we can have on somebody's lives when we give of ourselves and give back to the community in just a little bit.
We're currently in the midst of an expansion to our current facility. We're adding a little more than 18,000 square feet. This is just to meet the needs of the growing population and the needs of our clients as well. We currently have over 5,000 volunteers, and it's not nearly enough. If you have 1 hour a day, 1 day a week to give to our organization to help provide the daily safety checks and provide just a smile to any of our clients, we'd be glad to have you.
For more information about Meals on Wheels of Tarrant County, visit the website at mealsonwheels.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Take a look at what's coming up next.
With an increasing dependency on electrical systems in homes, businesses, and even transportation, trained electricians are more in demand than ever.
My name is Johnny Villar, and I'm the Executive Director here at IEC Fort Worth. I oversee the operations of our organization as well as our apprenticeship program. Skilled trades are important because of our ever-changing industry. With the new technologies that are constantly rolling out, it's imperative that our electricians are well-rounded and educated. With all of the changing technologies, with the modernizings, the smart homes, and renewable energy, and the weather that has drastically changed in Texas, it has made the demand for skilled electricians higher. There are some essential jobs that are not going to go anywhere, Back to the COVID-19 pandemic, the changing weather in Texas with our grids and stuff, electricians are the ones that were needed during that time, and they continuously worked throughout that.
Whether you're just starting out, a master electrician, or anywhere in between, Independent Electrical Contractors Fort Worth offers professional electrical training and education.
There are many things that sets IEC's electrical training apart from other programs, such as being recognized as a Department of Labor accredited program, as well as the American Council of Education. An apprentice is an individual that is looking to learn a trade. They are going to school and they're doing some on-the-job training. The school teaches them the why, and the on-the-job training teaches them the how. It does take 4 years to complete the program. However, there are other pathways within our organization and our apprenticeship program that allows you to shorten that, with a minimum of 576 classroom hours and 8,000 on-the-job training hours.
My name is Sean Bergner. I'm the training director here at IEC Fort Worth. The most in-demand work in the electrical field is residential and commercial electrical. Our training over the 4 years here at IEC Fort Worth starts out with residential, goes into commercial, it starts getting into the industrial as well as the service electrical in this area. We offer not only our apprenticeship program here at Fort Worth, but we also do continuing education, journeyman and master prep classes, motor control classes, as well as foreman and supervisor training. We offer online courses for all 4 years of our apprenticeship, as well as our continuing education classes, and then the ability and the option with our journeyman prep and our master prep classes. This program can change your life.
The Earn While You Learn program combines on-the-job training with formal instruction.
Earn While You Learn means that our apprentices work for an electrical contractor as a regular 40-hour-a-week job. However, they go to school one night a week from 6 to 10. Here at IEC Fort Worth, the apprentices have the ability to obtain up to 46 college credit hours as they complete each year. There are no student loans or any debts that apprentices will have upon completion. Real-world electrical work combined with our apprenticeship program allows the apprentices to put the why and the how together to be able to become the best, top-notch, well-rounded electrician available. Upon completing the apprenticeship program, students obtain their completion certificates from our national organization as well as from the Department of Labor.
Being an apprentice is just the beginning of a rewarding, lifelong electrical career with reliable and exciting opportunities.
My name is Kaylin Lee. I'm an electrician apprentice and recent graduate of IEC Fort Worth. My experience with IEC Fort Worth is the accelerated program. So instead of taking 4 years, I did 3.5 years, and I just graduated this past June. I think my favorite thing about my experience here is getting to meet all the different types of electricians that are in the trade and getting to hear about their experiences and see some of the funny photos and videos that they have. I'm in the service aspect side of electrical work, which I enjoy a lot more than new construction or renovations. A lot of people have issues, and I just sit there and break it down and diagnose it, and then rebuilding and putting in something new and making it work. I received Apprentice of the Year award for 2024 class and was picked to go to Nationals, which is the IEC Apprentice of the Year competition that's held in Tampa, Florida this year. It is a hands-on wire-off competition that goes through different things: wire bending, motor controls, conduit bending, 4-hour-long test just to test your practices, and there's 28 of us this year.
My name is Chris Dowden, and I am currently a second-year instructor for IEC. I graduated the program in 2001. I come back in 2020 and started teaching first-year apprentices. Continuing education is important because of how quickly the National Electric Code and the industry itself evolves and changes with products and different code variations, because there could be changes within every 3 years. So it's a must that we stay on top of all the things that evolve in this industry. We can work during the day and then we can come to class at night. The students, they only come one night a week. So they get to work a full-time job and get to come and then incorporate that all together. What brought me into becoming an electrician was when I was younger, I was kind of searching for something to do, and I got involved with a small company and they put me through this school. And when I came through this school, I developed relationships with some of the instructors that later in my life, I recognized that they were my mentors. So that's kind of what evolved me to come back to give back to this program as well, was to take the education and the mentorship that they gave me and plant it back into this younger generation. The world is rapidly changing. We just need to hang in there and evolve with it.
My name is Jose Marquez. I'm an electrician. I'm an assistant service manager at the company I work for. I'm also a first-year instructor here at IEC. It's my 5th year. I started the program back in 2006, graduated in 2010. I went through the apprenticeship program, and then I came back as an instructor in 2018, and I've been teaching ever since. It's awesome. My thoughts on continuing education, I think, is really important. The world is evolving, electricity is evolving, products are evolving, and we just need to stay on top of the trade. Code changes every 3 years, so we need to be educated on everything that we do. I became an instructor because I wanted to teach other young electricians. I already do it at work with the apprentices, and I wanted to put myself in the next level, challenge myself to see how I would do teaching other young apprentices, and to see what's out there with apprentices, how we can help them out to evolve in the trade. It's really rewarding for me when I see that light bulb click in their face, because I know I did something good. They understand it, and I was able to explain it. If you're thinking of becoming an electrician, look into IEC. It's a great program. You can learn, you can work at the same time, and you'll become the future.
IEC Fort Worth provides a multitude of different education opportunities for individuals, from apprenticeship all the way through your master and then some. Continuing education, foreman's training, supervisor training, leadership training, and business courses as well. Joining an electrical apprenticeship is more than just joining a trade. It is about joining a profession that powers the world. What I get out of being here and being a part of this apprenticeship is watching the changing of these individuals' lives and watching them become leaders and business owners.
To learn more about Independent Electrical Contractors Fort Worth, visit the website iecfwtc.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
There's so much incredible work done by nonprofit organizations right on our doorstep. Let's take a look.
Approximately 10 million people worldwide are living with Parkinson's disease. 90% are at risk of losing the ability to speak and swallow. This is a major concern for patients and their families. Since Parkinson's is progressive in nature, many people mistakenly believe that speech therapy won't help. But today, you are going to see that nothing could be further from the truth, thanks to a nonprofit that has developed a unique and highly effective speech treatment for Parkinson's.
Parkinson's affects the speech and swallowing of most people with Parkinson's. The symptoms that they notice can be different. Some people notice a hoarse-sounding voice. Some people notice that their volume has gotten significantly softer, so they're having to constantly repeat themselves. There is an estimated 10 million people living with Parkinson's in the world. 90% of them will struggle with speech and swallowing.
Parkinson Voice Project's Speak Out Therapy program is unlike any other Parkinson's treatment.
Parkinson Voice Project's mission is to help people with Parkinson's regain and retain their speech and their swallowing. It is very important that people with Parkinson's and their families understand the difference between the automatic motor system and the intentional motor system. The automatic system is responsible for anything we do without conscious effort. Talking, swallowing, walking, getting out of a chair, those are all examples of automatic movements. But automatic movements are highly dependent on dopamine. And people with Parkinson's, by the time they have any symptoms of the disease, they've already lost about 60 to 80% of their dopamine-producing cells. So their automatic motor system does not work very well. But humans have a backup system, the intentional motor system, which is not as dependent on dopamine. And that's why when people with Parkinson's speak with intent, when they swallow with intent, when they concentrate, when they focus, when they're deliberate, their speech and their swallowing improves. Parkinson Voice Project is the only nonprofit organization in the world solely dedicated to helping people with Parkinson's regain and retain their speech and their swallowing.
Parkinson Voice Project is replicating its program across the U.S. and abroad as quickly as it can.
At Parkinson Voice Project's headquarters, we treat patients who live in Texas, but we want people with Parkinson's everywhere to have access to our Speak Out Therapy program. So we are training speech-language pathologists and graduate students all over the world. We want everyone to have access to the treatment.
The difference in a patient's speech with Speak Out therapy is truly incredible.
George Holloway Candler.
I'm George Candler, Parkinson Voice Project. It has been amazing. It has been wonderful. My voice volume is fine. My voice control is good. My speed's not quite as good, but compared to what it was 17 years ago, I sounded like a tape on slow motion. And now my speed is pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Before I had the therapy for Parkinson's voice, I did not realize I had a problem. And after my first session, I realized, oh boy, I sure do. The difference Parkinson Voice Project has made in my life is beyond measure. Not only helped me get my voice back, it brought me together with people that are amazing and inspirational, and they've given me a purpose.
We can help you with your speech and your swallowing. We know exactly how to treat these disorders, and I hope that everybody with Parkinson's will call us and visit the website so they can find a provider near them.
To learn more about Parkinson Voice Project, visit their website at parkinsonvoiceproject.org or view this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Up next, another story not to be missed.
Have you ever wondered if there's really a hair removal method that delivers permanent results? From shaving and waxing to lasers and everything in between. There are a variety of ways to be hair-free, but there is only one method that actually delivers permanent results. Let's meet Alana Zurich from Beverly Hills Hair Free, who's here to tell you about this innovative form of permanent hair removal that may just be the best solution for you.
The public generally relies on waxing, threading, shaving, or laser hair removal. But if you're not a laser candidate or you don't want temporary methods, your option is multi-probe galvanic electrolysis, and it is permanent. The process can be done anywhere on the body. Everyone's a candidate for multi-probe galvanic electrolysis.
So what are the benefits of using the Beverly Hills Hair Free method?
Traditional electrolysis only offers one probe at a time. We offer 32 probes at one time. We can treat 2 areas with one treatment. A little tiny probe is inserted into the hair follicle. The probe hits the salty tissue in your body. A chemical reaction takes place inside the follicle and destroys the stem cells that are growing the hair. The process does have to be repeated several times, but once it's done, it's permanent. If you're not a laser candidate, multi-probe galvanic electrolysis is your laser alternative. We ask our clients before treatment to please shave a few days before you come to see us, so your treatment is much more effective. The other thing we want our clients to do is aftercare. We do provide an aftercare cream, and we ask that our clients use the cream for up to 14 days because it will repair and heal the skin. Multi-probe galvanic electrolysis works on every type of hair, but the best hair is the thick, dark hair that people have trouble removing. There is no permanent damage to the skin and there's no scarring.
We've developed a technique that we call pain-free electrolysis. We inject a combination of different medications that we use that can provide anesthesia, and the patient is completely comfortable for the electrolysis procedure. It's completely safe, it's 100% effective.
Some skin and hair types may require more advanced removal solutions than what a general esthetician may be able to provide.
What we offer are low downtime skin resurfacing treatments such as microneedling and laser facials. So when we have clients that have thick hair on the face, it interferes with the actual treatment itself. It's hard to do, but also the results. I choose to send clients to Beverly Hills Hair Free because of the type of service they receive. You can't really just treat the patient. You have to always treat underlying issues of whatever's bothering them. It's nice that I was able to find this practice to send clients to so that they don't have this fear of pain that most people have experienced in the past.
I was nervous in the beginning to try electrolysis because, when you go for laser, they tell you how painful it is. Actually, I find laser a lot more painful. Electrolysis, especially, you learn your aftercare, kind of how to prepare for your appointment, very little downtime and very little pain.
BHHF offers a masterclass in multi-probe galvanic electrolysis with their hands-on training program at their Dallas location.
The training classes that we offer for multi-probe galvanic electrolysis, it's a master class in Dallas, Texas. It's roughly 200 hours, and it's a hybrid program. My goal is to have a BHHF system in every major city so that people who are looking for our method can find the Beverly Hills Hair Free system anywhere in the world and get a hair-free lifestyle.
To learn more about Beverly Hills Hair Free, visit beverlyhillshairfree.com or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Thanks so much for joining us on this local edition of The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.